Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. Sunday in the NBA. It's going to be Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder up against Pau Gasol and the Los Angeles Lakers. And that wraps up things here in the studio. I'll see you again for the HP Halftime Report. Now, here's Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K broadcasting crew.
Greetings from Los Angeles, everyone. The Lakers have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they play this one here at the Staples Center. Bringing you the NBA here on 2K Sports with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Welcome, everyone. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Sefolosha in the backcourt. And for the Lakers, Fisher and Kobe man in the backcourt. Artest, Gasol, and Bynum are the front court.
You know, fellas, this Oklahoma City team is built the right way. I mean, it's been done with patience through the draft. I mean, you've got to have some good fortune there when you're talking about the draft. The money's been spent wisely, and now I think they're starting to approach the finished product, the team capable of winning NBA titles for years to come. Certainly they'll be contending for them, you would think.
Sure. So the Lakers win the tip. Gasol passes to Fisher. Westbrook picks him up. It's a pick by Bynum. Fisher with the ball. Takes it right up. The shot's good from Bynum. And for the Thunder, they've been a team that has preached defense first. And with the addition of Kendrick Perkins, that certainly adds now to a big, athletic, and physical, tough team up front. And really from top to bottom, Steve.
Yeah, they've got a nice bench, too, Kevin. There's not a whole lot lacking on this roster. But what they have to do is improve from within. Last year, I thought they were exposed in the playoffs. They didn't get great shots. They didn't look fluid offensively. Those are areas that they can improve upon.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 5-point game. Artest against Durant. Westbrook against Fisher. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
You know, when you look at Westbrook, he's not your prototypical point guard. I mean, he's a guy that can make passes, but he's much better when he's attacking the rim looking to score.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Mike Brown. And what'd you find out, Doris?
On the defensive end of the court, guys, he said the effort would be anchored by their big men. He expects to wreak a little havoc in the low post with their shot-blocking prowess. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, you know what? I think the game plan for a lot of teams, really good teams, starts with good D. So it's pretty much what I expected to hear.
And for this club, that's the way it should be. I mean, they need to send a message defensively right away. When you take it to your opponents on the defensive end of the floor, it sets the tone early.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Thunder. Durant hits them both. And Clark brought up Westbrook scoring. Steve, it's so easy for him. It just makes sense.
Yeah, he can get around anybody at any time. And I think sometimes it actually hurts Westbrook a little bit because, he has to rein in his own talent and understand circumstances and situations a little bit better. But that's all going to come as he gains more experience.
Ibaka down low. He's up against Gasol. Takes the three. Durant, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Fisher, and the rejection by Ibaka. On defense, the Lakers.
Scott Brooks enjoyed a long career in the NBA before becoming a coach playing point for a lot of teams over the course of 11 seasons in the league.
Now here's Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. They get it again. Here's Ibaka. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. Kobe kicks to Fisher. Back to Kobe. Defended by Durant. Shot's good by Kobe. Going back to Brooks. Even won a title, Steve, with the 94 Rockets.
Yeah, he was a tough player. One of those guys who'd pick you up full court, 94 feet, defend and scrap and claw for everything. And not really surprising to me that he eventually became a coach.
So here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Inside leaner. Good.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Here's Kobe. And it's Harden picking him up. Harden against Kobe. Behind him against Perkins. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two.
Second chance is such a huge part of his game. He's really good on the offensive glass.
Fisher against Westbrook. Six on the shot clock. Another shot, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Harden. 6 points for Kevin Durant. The Lakers in the lead.
Well, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
Well, going back to the Lakers and their letdown as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take it now. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was, Kevin. I mean, he's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting shots off against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result. And when you ask anybody what sets Kobe apart as a player, more than anything else, they'll say it's his competitiveness. In fact, Lamar Odom, his teammate, said he's the most competitive player he's ever played with.
Lamar Odom has checked in for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Derek Fisher. And then for Oklahoma City, Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kevin Durant. Steve, when you talk about Kobe's competitive drive, it's one thing to compete on the court. But that drive, that competitive drive, Clark, also is what's driven him to develop his game off the floor.
And that's where the work really takes place, Kevin. I mean, the games are the fun part. It's the work that you put into it that allows you to perform at your highest level. And that's a big reason the Lakers have been so successful in his time with the team. I mean, when your best player is also your hardest working player, we hear that all the time, but it's true. It's a fact. It's reality. Everyone on the team has to step it up or look like a slagger or a slugger. And that's not going to fly, particularly with a franchise like the Lakers.
Have you ever played athletics all your life? Have you ever been around a great athlete who wasn't the hardest worker on any team at any level?
No, you wouldn't be. You would see tremendous talent, not realize its potential, but the ones that get the most out of their God-given ability, not only are they gifted, but they also really work at it.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Ibaka.
And one of the reasons Oklahoma City traded for Kendrick Perkins last season was it allowed them to slide Serge Ibaka to the starting power forward role, and he's ready. A long, athletic defender at 6'10". He's a really good player.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both good from the line that time. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Backing down is Bryant. Outside Artest. Clock at 6. Odom a screen. Over Sefolosha. Artest, good. Artest's got 5 points so far.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
Outside Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook double team. Up with it. It's blocked. Here's Blake. Can't hit. Tie game in Los Angeles. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Here's Maynard.
Well, Oklahoma City is a team that has gotten better and better the last few years. And they continue to get better against the Western Conference, to a 5-game improvement in their record versus the West a year ago from the season before.
So with Gasol on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Odom plays the 4 with Barnum at the center. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, Pau Gasol grew up in the diverse, artistic town of Barcelona, Spain, and his interests reflect that. A lover of opera, the fine arts, an avid reader, a former med school student. He's an intellectual. But Gasol's multifaceted interests are a concern for some in LA, who might prefer him to have the single-minded focus on basketball of his teammate Kobe Bryant. Gasol said, "I don't like to be in a little box or in a bigger box. I just like to be open." Interesting stuff, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
And I don't think Gasol's off-the-court interest should be a concern. I mean, really, he was the key to them winning their last 2 titles when you look at it.
And, winning 3 in a row is a lot harder than people realize. I think the Lakers are still very dangerous. Gasol is a big reason why.
And the Thunder tougher against the West. We talked about that 5-game improvement. But they match up well, it seems, Clark, with just about anybody in the Western Conference. I'll even throw the East in there, too.
Yeah, no question. I mean, I like this team's versatility. When you look at the Thunder, they've got a lot of things. I mean, they've got size, strength, athleticism. And you need those ingredients if you're going to be a contender. And you have to be able to win different ways. And Oklahoma City is the kind of team that's growing into that. A well-rounded roster. They're young. So as they get more seasoning, they're going to be a really difficult team to handle for a long time.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Pau Gasol is checked in for Bynum. Brown comes in for Kobe. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant for 3, and it's blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Lakers in the lead.
James Harden, a smooth offensive player, got off to a tough start last season, but righted the ship by the start of 2011. Played some great basketball.
Now here's Brown. Gasol backing down. Pass to Barnes. He's covered by Collison. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead. And Harden Clark, a gifted scorer to start his career, had come off the bench for the Thunder. With Steve Cephalosha, the stopper in this starting unit.
Yeah, but I think long-term, eventually you're going to see Harden become the starter in Oklahoma City. He's a terrific scorer. He's also probably a better playmaker than anybody else on the team. So they're going to be able to run some offense through Harden. And as he expands and develops his game, he's got a chance to be an all-star.
Here's Odom, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Gasol dishes to Odom. Over Collison. The offensive rebound. Gasol goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gasol's got his first basket.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
That was interesting. Once again, late last season for the Lakers, they slumped to close out the regular season. And it seems to be a pattern. It's almost like they get bored before they actually get into the postseason.
Some changes for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Gasol. Artest comes in for Lamar Odom. And Kobe is subbed in for Matt Barnes. Then for the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins is checked in for Ibaka. Cephalosha comes in for Nick Collison. And Daquan Cooks subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here is Harden, looking for his first bucket of the game. And here's Westbrook. Perkins with a screen on Fisher, doubled by Bynum. Here's the three, gets it to go. Here's Fisher. Kicks it to Kobe. Backing in, goes up, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kobe's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, a recipe for disaster, Kevin, is letting him get that free near the basket.
Now Westbrook. Dishes it to Cook. 6 to shoot. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Mike Brown, a part of the Greg Popovich coaching tree. In fact, I played for him in San Antonio in 2003 when he was an assistant. Excellent coach, really a guy who will emphasize the defensive end of the floor. That's his forte.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, in speaking with Pau Gasol, he feels like the Lakers function better when they're distributing the scoring around. His quote, "I think we're more effective and more successful when our offense is balanced and everyone's contributing." He said we tend to get in trouble when the offense gets stagnant and we stand around and watch Kobe. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. A lot of weapons, certainly, at the Lakers' disposal.
You know, with the players they have, if you keep moving the ball around, somebody's going to score. I mean, there's just too much talent.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Steve, good point about Mike Brown. You know, Clark, his familiarity with the Western Conference and some of the big teams in that conference, I'm sure a big reason why the Lakers got him.
Well, I think all around he's just an outstanding coach. I mean, he's in his prime. He's a young, relatively young coach who's had tremendous experience. So his record is very impressive. His demeanor and personality and philosophy, I think, is really solid. It helps that he was coaching LeBron, but make no mistake, you just don't stumble into what he's been able to do as far as wins go. I mean, he's won almost 2/3 of his games as an NBA head coach, and that list is short when you start looking at the resumes of head coaches that have won 2/3 of the games you've coached in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Pau Gasol is checked in for Brown. Barnes comes in for Kobe. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Oklahoma City. Maynard comes in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Bynum. Left side Gasol. Barnes against Ibaka. Barnes can't get it to go. The Thunder with the lead. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively. The ball is really moving.
Here is Cook. 6 points for him. Shoots off the step back. Buries the jump shot. And the Thunder lead by 4. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Now, here is Artest. He's got 5. Gasol backing down. Blake for 3. That's good. Blake's got his first 3 points of the game. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Here's Maynard. That's good for Maynard. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Kobe. Shot no good. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
And it's been a great game out in Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us for the HP Halftime Report. Oklahoma City up on top against the Lakers. Some outstanding minutes from their bench unit, delivering instant offense. A nice start for Serge Ibaka. He's got 6 points and has been pulling down some rebounds too. And for the Lakers, they've been battling. Garbage points making up the difference, and right now they're sweeping the streets. Getting it done early, Andrew Bynum. He's picked up 4 points so far and has been a huge presence with a shot-blocking ability. A look at a pair of names we figured would be leading the way, neither putting up their normal averages. And that'll end things for us here in the studio. We'll see you next time.
Welcome back. A great night here in downtown Los Angeles, all dressed up and ready to go. Here's Westbrook.
Well, Oklahoma City has been gradually improving over the last few seasons, and one of the things they've done better at is winning on the road. Last year, 25-16, one of the very best marks in the NBA.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Cephalosha in the backcourt. Now here's Kobe. The tip in on the offensive rebound. Bynum's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Lakers. Outside Westbrook. Gasol against Ibaka. Passes it to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. And it's good. Durant's got 8 points. And for the Thunder, that continued improvement on the road, and Stevie just said 25-16. Clark, one of the signals of their growth into a legitimate contender.
Well, Kevin, they've got a lot of the things you need to have to win on. They rebound the basketball, and they're a good free throw shooting team. They've got the best scorer in the league, one of the best scorers in the league, in Kevin Durant. And they can put the ball in the basket as a team. Again, I really think you've got to be able to score when you go on the road. Offensively, you've got to be able to put pressure on the home team's defense, and Oklahoma City has that capability.
So it's the Lakers now. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. The Thunder leading by 3. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The Thunder making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Here's Westbrook. He's covered by Fisher. Harden the pass to Perkins. He dishes it to Durant. Clock at 6. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Over Artest. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant creates so much space for his shot. I thought at times he settled a little bit too much for long-range shots, and where he could make the most improvement is down on the block with a post game.
And it's rejected. The Thunder leading by 5. The finish finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, that's the way to bang it, fellas.
Well, that's just par for the course for this guy.
So true. He's one of the league's best finishers, without a doubt.
Here's Fisher. Speaking of Durant, Clark, and working in the post, do you think he's strong enough physically to be effective down there?
At this point in time, that's one area he needs to get better at. He needs to add more strength in terms of being a post player. If he's taller than the guy defending him, then I think he can be somewhat effective. But that's an area of growth for him. As he gets more aggressive and adds to that frame of his, then I think he can really be a difficult guy to defend in the low post. But he's not there yet.
Because, the initial defense is going to be strong. And a lot of times we'll go when you have somebody double. Now you got two guys
That's
on
right.
that, and that's tough.
That's exactly right.
And again, the Lakers, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. 7-point differential. Westbrook against Fisher. Double team on Westbrook. From about 19 feet. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Perkins. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, I tell you, the Lakers are always tough on their home court. I mean, visiting teams can get a little starstruck, too. I mean, all kinds of celebrities hanging out in the crowd. Just as many famous people watching as actually playing in the game when you go play the Lakers.
And the Lakers call time here. Going back to that Lakers home record, 30-11. Last season, tied for the 5th best home record in the league. And Steve, you start overlapping, the star watching at the games, the good play on the floor. That's quite a scene.
It's a great scene. One of the great venues in the NBA. And the Lakers, they're competitive year in and year out. And they'll continue to be a tough team, whether it's at Staples Center or on the road.
Some changes for the Lakers. Lamar Odom is checked in for Bynum, and Matt Barnes is subbed in for Ron Artest. Then for the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins, and Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Here's Kobe. He's got 10. Gasol kicks to Barnes. Now the feed to Fisher. He's covered by Westbrook, just fine on the clock. Westbrook with the steal.
Great job defensively, getting out and forcing that turnover.
Shot is blocked, and he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
That's as bad a miscue as you'll see. It's good to be thinking a few steps ahead, but you've got to maintain some type of current awareness too.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now, here is Harden. Here's Durant. Makes it from 18 feet out. Durant's got 18 points in the game.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open player.
Now here's Odom. 11-point game. Barnes with it. Shot clock at 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Kobe Bryant is one of those select few first-name basis superstars in the NBA. Larry, Michael, and of course Kobe, Magic. Those guys are famous by one name only.
The free throw drops for Kobe. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow.
He feeds it to Durant. Easy shot. Fired short, but gets the kind roll and goes in. Durant's got 20 points. And Steve, Kobe, of course, the man in the entertainment capital of Los Angeles. He's taken the attention in stride. I think he feeds off it a little bit.
Oh,
You know,
sure.
it's you gotta have a special psyche to play in that kind of environment.
Yeah, he's handled it really well. I mean, for a guy who spends so much time in the public eye, it seems as though he's always been motivated more by winning than the adoration. And I think that's why he has such great respect from his teammates. And another reason why the Lakers have been so successful since he's been there.
Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, the Thunder guys showed their talent in the playoffs last season. I think that devastating loss to Dallas in Game 4 of the conference finals was where they finally kind of caved in.
Some changes for the Lakers. Bynum comes in for Pau Gasol. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. And the Thunder also making a change. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Tavo Cephalosha. Here's Blake. Westbrook picks him up. And here is Blake. Backing down is Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant. Now Sprite Samkin to replay that one.
Now that's just rubbing it in, fella.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon. And Clark, you mentioned Game 4 of that Oklahoma City-Dallas series, a 15-point lead for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the game. Dallas came back and forced overtime. And I remember the Thunder's incredible fans, even amidst the most heartbreaking loss of the season. They were chanting OKC, OKC till the bitter end. They have diehard support there in Oklahoma City.
Goes back up. He gets it up. Westbrook. Shot is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, give him credit. He's been very selective with his shots, and it's paying off for him and his team.
You know, through the first 3 quarters, Steve, he's taken exactly what the defense has given him, and he's not forced anything. I mean, that's poise that is very impressive. And that's exactly how you should play the game, in my opinion.
Thunder lead by 10. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Kevin, for that great stretch the Thunder put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. The team got on a hot streak in the second quarter, started scoring in bunches, and haven't let up since. It's the main reason why they head into the fourth with this great lead.
Terrific stuff, Doris. Thank you. That was quite a run they had, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you what, Kevin, scoring bursts like that often tell the story, really. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
And that's been the case today. I mean, that's what you'd have to point to, I think, is the defining moment in this ballgame.
So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Artest and Odom at the forward slots. Steve Blake is out there with Brown, and it's Bynum at the 5, roaming the paint. The Thunder leading by 8. Now Maynard. Here is Cook. Durant, guarded by Odom. Baseline J on the way, gets it to go. 22 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Here's Maynard after the made shot from Andrew Bynum. Now Maynard. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Again, Durant missing.
Well, that's definitely a good look. I mean, the defense can't be that relaxed. I mean, and expect him to miss consistently from there. He's too good.
Here's Blake. Feeds it to Bynum. He's against Perkins. And the rebound goes to Perkins. Perkins got 6 rebounds in the game. From the arc. Again, Durant missing. Lakers trail by 8. Blake with it. Collison against Odom. The baseline J. And there's Andrew Bynum on the assist by Odom. Bynum's got 4 points this quarter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here is Harden. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Good, strong move, and not much defense there.
Backing down is Bryant. Here's Barnes. Off target with his 3. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
Now here's Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. With the clock winding down. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Westbrook. And with 9 assists, he's keeping their offense going.
Splendid playmaker.
Yeah, seeing the floor, making all the right decisions, guys.
Westbrook double team. Harden dishes to Muhammad. Durant. 5 on the clock. There's a good screen. The 3 from Harden. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter. Lakers trail by 11. And the Lakers call time here.
He's in one heck of a groove with his scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Andrew Bynum's checked in for the Lakers. Odom comes in for Matt Barnes. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gasol. And the layup falls.
No, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Perkins with a screen on Fisher. Westbrook against Fisher. Westbrook passes to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Over Fisher. And it's Westbrook missing. Lakers trail by 9. And here's Fisher. He passes to Bynum. Shoots it. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bynum's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Fisher against Westbrook. The dish to Perkins. Now the pass to Harden. Here's Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Gasol with the steal. It's Ibaka picking him up. Looking to get it going. Here's Kobe. Can't capitalize inside.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Westbrook. And now they decide to foul intentionally. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Gasol comes to help. Harden against Kobe. Here's Perkins. Nice shot from the wing. And the Thunder lead by 7.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one's over.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're losing by 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, they're not going to win this game, but at least you want to finish it out strong.
Well, there's no quit in them, that's for sure, Steve. You certainly can give them credit for that.
Here's Odom. Now here's Kobe. Odom kicks to Kobe. They're moving the ball. And stolen by Perkins.
Smooth defense there.
I think that may do it here. They're trying to put the nail in the coffin.
Well, just adding to the lead as we approach the final buzzer.
Here's Kobe. Guarded by Harden. Over Perkins. Second chance shot. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.